Here we are on our final leg of the Scottish cruise, Girvan to Fleetwood via Ailsa-Craig, Stranraer, Drummore, Whitehaven, Piel Island, where we meet the King, before going to Fleetwood. So the first leg was Girvan around Ailsa-Craig to Stranraer. Here you see Ailsa-Craig, we're quite close, you've got some good footage of that. Well, SABONA here, just to let you know our destination is Ailsa-Craig. It's where they get all the hurling balls from, hurling stones rather. Ailsa-Craig. So we're going to go around that big rock and then we're going to go down to Stranraer. Who on earth goes to Stranraer? We do, because we want to watch the football tomorrow. So we've got 2 nights in Stranraer. That's after rounding Ailsa-Craig. I believe it's pronounced. Now that's about 1.5 miles away. No more, 5 miles away. It'll take us an hour and a half to get there. So it'll be quite big by the time we get there. So I think we're about 4 miles out there. Going down to 3 miles. 2 miles. 1 mile, and then getting very close. Well, this is what we've come to see, Ailsa-Craig. We're quite close now, about half a mile. You see the old lighthouse there, and a lot of derelict buildings. There's a small landing jetty, but it's too small for us. So what we're going to do is just go around the back of the island and then we're going to head south. So we'll see the bird colonies in a minute, around on the other side. Ailsa-Craig. And this is our final view of Ailsa-Craig as we head south towards Stranraer. Going down Loch Ryan. And navigating our way into the marina itself. Well, SABONA here. We're just cruising down Loch Ryan. Coming in the mouth down there. Past the old lighthouse. Past the old terminal, and they've got a new terminal just down there. Just about to see the P&O boat. Black clouds up there. Hopefully we're in before it starts raining. And we're heading down here to Stranraer. Well, we're safely in, where are we? Stranraer Marina. There's the entrance, and of course that's the old ferry terminal. They've moved the ferry terminal further up. Loch Ryan. We passed it as we came in. The white building is a custom house where we may be watching football tomorrow. We'll see. Well, we'd like to give the Golden Cross pub in Stranraer 1 out of 10. Landlord was not very accommodating. with cloudy beer. And this is the old harbour office, not the marina office. And here's our leg down to Drum Moor. And here's SABONA just coming out of the Loch Ryan, having left Stranraer, just overtaken by the ferry, doing 18 knots at this stage, and we're heading for the East Cardinal mark at the top there, which will go around, then turn left and go down the peninsula towards Port Logan, where we're going to anchor stroke dry out on the sand, waiting for the transit time for the Mull of Galloway. Then it's the race across to Whitehaven. And here's SABONA just passing Port Patrick on the way down to Port Logan before we go around the Mull of Galloway. There's no water in there right now, so we can't go in anyway. Distinctive hollowed out village. Huge aerial on top there, radio mast. Apparently very popular with visitors. It's crowded. Car parks look full. That's our sail by. Well, we had intended to anchor before we got to the Mull of Galloway, but the weather was so good we decided to round it very close in, as you'll see from our track. And as we round the lighthouse and the very tip,
on the southern tip
towards the
Mull of Galloway, the lighthouse, and the foghorn. Quite close. And you start going north.
So here's Drum Moor, further on north. And SABONA's just rounded the Mull of Galloway, and that's the very tip there. So we just turn round going due north, past East Tarbert Bay, and we're going to a place called Drum Moor. Not sure we can get in, but we're going to try. This is the alternative anchoring site, right opposite the campsite. Looking very, very calm. One to be avoided in the bad weather, of course. Well, we've safely made it into Drum Moor. Don't bother trying to find it on the map, because you won't. Tiny little harbour that's silted up, not really used much. But we're against the wall, right at the entrance. And I wish I'd paid more attention to this photograph had I known it was there. It shows the spit extending from the harbour entrance. And as you might imagine, we found that spit as we were trying to get in there. As I fly the drone over the end, you can just about see the beginnings of the spit at the end of the jetty there. And it goes out to the left, looking at it right now. Shingle. So we just grazed the bottom as we went over it. But fortunately, we're there going in at high tide. Beautiful sunset. It's looking west, I guess. Trying to find that shingle again. There it is. Just gone over it. We'll know next time, if there ever is a next time, of course. Yeah, it's a better view. Now we're looking south east, and I suppose Whitehaven is over there somewhere, 40 odd miles. Goodbye Drummoor. Well, our next leg was to Whitehaven, some 46 miles, passing the Skares, a couple of little islands you'll see shortly. Anyway, you'll be pleased to know that SABONA's made it safely into Whitehaven Marina. After a bit of a rolly, rocky ride, we made it in, and we came in with another Westerly. Safe and well. Next leg is to Piel Island, 42 miles down the coast. That's SABONA leaving Whitehaven. Nice point of entry in between the two white towers. And a lovely calm sea today. Just cruising along the coast now. There's Whitehaven. The old collieries apparently want to be reopened. The locals are up in arms about it. And all the old cottages there. Going round the point, and then we turn right into the wind. Even though we've got the sail up right now. Not doing much. And here's SABONA just passing Sellafield, British Nuclear Fuels, and there's the Western Cardinal marker. Should be some green around somewhere, but you can't see them. Anyway, Sellafield, nuclear power station off the Cumbria coast. So as we round Morecambe Bay, we then proceed north up towards Piel Island, where we pick up a mooring buoy just off the island itself. Well, SABONA finally made it to Piel Island, P-I-E-L Island, just down the road from Barrow-in-Furness, where they make the nuclear submarines. So we're just off the channel there. Hopefully the boat's not going to rock too much with the ferries going in and out. We came in by the tender, and then of course the reason coming ashore was to go to the famous Ship Inn, run and owned by the King of Piel Island. Unfortunately, the King's gone home onto the mainland on the last ferry, left us high and dry, but there is an old castle there which we're going to explore probably in the morning, and that's it. Piel Island, no pub. But a lot of traffic in and out. Just a lovely sketch we found of Piel Island for sale in the pub by the king. And here's the king himself sitting behind the bar. And SABONA on the mooring just off the island. On our way out, see a nice colony of seals, and then making our way to Fleetwood and into the marina itself. Well, here's SABONA finally at rest in Fleetwood Marina. Bit of a sorry state, it's silted up all over the sides. And wait till you see the other north basin. The bridge is open, so you can't walk over to the marina office, which is unfortunate. And there's the other north part of it. And a trawler on its side, aground. Looks like it's been there for quite a while. Potential to be a really great marina. We lifted the boat so the new owner could look at the state of the hull, which is in great condition considering the miles we'd done. And to celebrate the sale, we went to the local spoons. Unfortunately, this is the state of Fleetwood fish docks. Rubbish all over the place, boxes just thrown away. Well, hello SABONA fans. This is the final clip of the boat at rest in Fleetwood Marina, having been sold to Graham Palmer, local yacht club, who's taken the boat on. So fond farewell. Going to a new home